get the vaccine and then you catch COVID, you could still pass it to somebody else.
Hey, Rod, just so you know, you're on blast.
Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Wait, say that again, Carl? I think I might have heard something.
What up, love? You made it, my friend. You are here. You made it. Look at this. Look at this. $10. What? This is the happiest I've ever been when I don't spend that much money on a mediocre product. Look at this. Oh.
What are you talking about? Oh.
I bought a ring light at Five Below today. You know Five Below? It's like the dollar store for kids into glittery shit.
It's not like stop trading on accessories.
No. Are we gonna get into that? Hey, Radha.
Hi, should I turn off, since you're here, should I turn off this little I'll stop sharing?
No, I love it. I love
elevator music. It's really giving like massage handsy Hindu vibes, you know. So,
Perfect.
maybe we'll save handsy Hindu for the show, you know. We'll
Wait. Should I do it again? Only $10, damn it! Only $10.
Yeah, you handsy Hindu. I swear to God, that's a thing right there.
I got my lumberjill look today because we're gonna get into some. You know Love? Carmen, you know Love? We got
I don't know him personally, but I do know him. We've seen each other, put it that way.
I will build a bridge, not another wall.
I think you've been at a couple of comedy shows, especially Samir's show.
Yeah.
Like in real life, I've seen you there.
Yeah, that was one of the shows.
Yeah, I've seen you.
I'm wondering.
Just for full transparency, y'all are being streamed onto the YouTube. I don't know if anybody's watching it, but that's happening.
How do we post about that? What do we tell people? Maybe we can put that in this little screen thingy. I'm like trying to use my cursor. What am I doing? I'm can't see my cursor. We could put that in this like announcement thingy on the screen, like also streaming on YouTube.
Oh, sure.
This looks beautiful, Radha. Oh my God, I love the color scheme. I love this palette.
Good.
So I'm good to go, Radha. If you want to just put me on, and then I can just play some stuff.
On now. So I'm saying you can just hear the sound here anyway.
I can't share, Radha.
Yep. Yeah. Give me 1 second. It's because I've got stuff going.
Okay. I thought it was me. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, it definitely looks very $10, my lighting. It doesn't look like the best.
I mean, it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not bad.
This nothing. Oh, pretty good. I mean, and it has buttons. I can't believe that it turned on for $10. I'm delighted.
Can you try sharing? See if you can share sound now.
Okay. I'm literally Sonal. You cannot share while someone's sharing.
Oh, can you not both share?
I think I'll be able to, but go ahead and try and get yours going now.
This is the behind the scenes, guys.
Yeah.
This is the doors open at 7. You know, it's like when you're at the comedy show and they're like setting up the lights and the speakers.
I'm having a problem with this. I might have to switch computers rather. Or Sonal, you can take over because for some reason I'm using Tristan's computer and it's not allowing me to do it.
So when you go to
it's just not allowing me. It's saying I have to download like an extension or something.
Even if you only click share sound?
Yeah. But on my other laptop it'll allow me.
Okay.
So just
Rod, can you put the music back on?
Sure can.
Yeah, and I'll figure this out or
cool.
Whatever.
I'm gonna get a cup of tea. Ooh, I like that echo.
Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from.
What's in the set tablet?
Oh, it's from Sandra. I don't understand
Quebec.
how that.
Oh, wait.
Is that Canada? We got Canada in the house. Salut, bonsoir, Canada.
It's just the name.
Oh,
Can you
very misleading. Okay, I hope I did not offend our non-Canadian friends.
Well, I think they have 2 computers going in the same room, and so it's making an echo.
Oh,
Yeah.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
We're gonna unmute. We're gonna silence one of them.
Cool.
Well, this is nice. It's nice that we've already. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Love Hanji. I'm gonna work on my background. You know what? I can actually I got that snap camera. Oh, I think I have to do that.
Oh yeah.
I have to do it first. Okay.
You have to deactivate your camera that you're using now on Zoom, like click stop video, and then go start. No, yeah, you got to click stop there. Yeah, there you go. And then go fire that up and then like close and open snap camera.
Okay. I have to do like an end task. Do you know how I put an image on this name where it just says Sonal Agarwal?
I have it disabled because I didn't want people to do weird shit.
Oh no, that's fine. That's totally I was like, I'm just gonna ask her when we're doing okay, task manager. Where are you at, task manager? I feel very techie doing task manager stuff. This also feels very like late 90s. Oh my God, I think I'm burning bacon. see it? I burned the fuck out of the bacon.
Bummer.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't tell any of the Muslims. It's actually like such an omen that the bacon burned. It's a sign. Ooh, ooh. We got the music. Hey, Rachel, you look beautiful. Okay, bye.
Hello, good morning.
Good evening, good morning. Are you good? Are you done with your other show already?
Yes, I got off of that shit as fast as I possibly could.
Okay, well, welcome. Welcome to Vibe Central. Welcome to the light.
Okay, so if anyone needs to go, or well, yeah, it doesn't matter. I was like, if anyone needs to go later or something, you can change it, but I'm here. Thank God, because that shit.
Oh, can you guys, I'm like doing all these filters and you can't even see me. I'm coming. Wait. No, wait, hold up. Yeah, how was it? How was your private? How was your private?
She tricked me because based off of her name, I thought it was a black person, and I logged in, and it was just you know, the winter is coming, white as far as I can see, and then there was children. She didn't say shit about kids, and I was like, the fuck. I'm over here trying to cover up this Cardi B photo.
That is the worst. Don't be bringing your kids to this comedy show. Please turn your damn camera.
One of the kids yelled out somebody had COVID. I was like, oh, hell.
That was working.
Was it working? Okay. I had to switch PCs. I'm not an Apple person. I'm so sorry. I'm like a granny. I'm someone.
Carmen, say hi to Rachel. Look how beautiful her lighting is.
Hi, Rachel. Oh my God, you look just like your IG pictures. I stalked you.
Yeah, I can't trick people.
Like she got secret codes. You need to do a special like code generator to be her friend. She's like the message like Rachel Hall is not accepting friends right now. I'm like, okay.
It says that on what? Oh, it says I have a private account, which I do.
Yeah, right? That's basically what I read when someone says private. I'm like, oh.
Carmen made it all like some CIA shit. Like,
I mean, that's really what it is. Like it is like that. Like my in-laws all have private accounts, but they all have like 200 or 157 followers, and I'm like, nobody cares about you. Like, like why do you have a private account? You know?
What are they even posting that's so private? That's right? What I want to know.
They don't even have their real names. It's like underscore Betty 201 whatever, and I'm like, nobody cares about you. Nobody even knows your name. Like,
where's this playlist? Where's the playlist? Carmen Naidu, sharing sound. Naidu. This camera is better though. Are we allowed to use that word in our show? Oh, turn the volume down on your music. Volume.
You got a lot to be smiling for.
Turn your music volume down.
So what the fuck you be wildin' for? Come on, I get my grin on. I'm smiling, bitch, cause I always get my win on. I've been on so many different stages, graced the cover of 100 magazine pages, made people smile everywhere that I went. I even put it on the first black president. It's evident I'm hot as a crock pot, with a big ass smile like Mr. Hot Spot.
Turn your music down.
You got a lot to be smiling for. So what the fuck you be
wildin' for? The music's loud.
If you're breathing, you achieving.
Oh, down.
That's much better. Yeah, it's Carmen. It's way louder in our audio than yours.
Okay.
Rachel's got plans and parties. Loving it. I love that this is the debut song for our Gimme the Life playlist.
I have the song you want.
Brown people, you are not allowed to sing this song. You have to go, living my best life.
I feel uncomfortable when brown people use the N-word. I just feel uncomfortable with people that weren't in the eighth grade music together. I'm like, who was there?
I can't hear you with your I think you gotta turn your music down a little bit more when you're talking at the same time.
Sonal, do you like this look?
Ooh, very.
It's good, right?
We're just doing filters.
I've got so many good looks. This is my other favorite that I like wish I looked like all the time. You know?
Oh, wait. I love this one.
Yeah.
I really like this one.
Thank you.
Where is my... Oh, Raleigh, can you do that screen share while this is happening?
I can try.
That's what... Okay, you need to download the Snap camera.
For some reason, it's not. Sometimes it lets me, but it's not letting me this time.
What is this? See, we got to get all this distracting shit out of the way before the actual show starts.
What is this show rated?
X. Get your boobs out. No.
Oh, thank God.
Someone asked me because they wanted to bring their like 11-year-old kid.
No.
Rachel just went through this. She was just on a show with kids.
And they did not say they were going to be there. Do you understand what it's like for me to improvise 10 whole minutes? I'm out of practice.
I
done that shit forever.
I was like, what's whole minutes?
Like they were in the camera like this.
Oh yeah.
She said a bad word. Elia, that's good. This is already so much better than the whatever else my lighting has looked like for the past year. The past year of Zoom shows, it's just looked like that.
What happened to Lou?
To who?
Lou. Your cousin?
Louvre. I like Louvre. Love. I'm like, is that a hippie name? And he's like, no, idiot. It's a Hindu name. It's the sons of Shiva. I think it's the sons of Shiva. I mean, we got mad gods over there, but there's like love and Kush.
Okay.
And love means like weed or something, and Kush also means weed. So it's like a very weed celebratory religion. And we like weed and don't like women. Oh, Kathy's here. That's nice. And are you gonna do your vaccination plug?
Yeah, we got audience.
Was it really annoying? Can you see ring light in my eyes, or does it just look like I have like cartoon eyes?
No, it looks nice. It's not so bad for a $10 ring light. I think it's doing the job.
Let's go!
Is it on high? Did you like put up the lights like really, really high?
Ale, I'll show you. This is as high as it goes. Ow, that's painful. That is uncomfortable. And then these are my settings.
Oh, you got different color settings? That's pretty cool.
For $10, Ayana!
Hello.
Look at that dildo X mic. Get that back in here. That is a rated X mic.
Is that Jason's karaoke mic or is that?
No. Jason's karaoke mic is in a special case.
Wait,
look, don't make fun of me because I'm being professional.
Karaoke mic.
Shit.
Tristan decided to get me one for Lord knows what. Like, this is like, I thought you would like it. So he got me that for Christmas, the karaoke mic.
Oh, Carmen, you're on the couch. Are you on the couch?
Am I?
I need to, okay, let me go.
Am I on the couch? Am I?
Me too, I'm on the couch. We have the same couch.
Are you really on the couch?
I need proof.
This show is partially sponsored by Bob's Discount Furniture. Kari doesn't even like the couch.
I don't like the colors. You like the colors.
Oh, you have the same cushions and everything.
No, it's like literally the same couch.
Yeah, but like the pillows.
Y'all hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now.
No, Ayana, you don't have to stop talking. What? Oh, I guess we'll do plugs when. But I want to know now. What about your documentary thing?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember even recording it. Isn't that horrible? No, someone tagged me, and I was like, "What are they tagging me on?" And I saw my name. I was like, "Oh, Aeon of the Past did something positive." I don't know what I said.
Right?
I remember that outfit. That's what I do remember. I was like, "Oh, I remember that was a cute outfit I had on. It's like this little wrap shirt." Because I just I was reorganizing my closet, and I saw it, and I was like, "Yeah, I had this on. I had a skirt on." So I know I was about a good 10, 15 pounds lighter because that skirt don't fit no more. I don't know what I was talking about, being black and telling jokes, something like that.
Look at your nice ass kitchen.
Oh, thank you.
So shiny.
Yeah, I think at some point I'm gonna put up a green screen and like try to be professional. But
Not tonight. Tonight you got the professional sound though.
is it? Does it sound a lot clearer than like other people's mics?
I don't know.
Or are you just saying that? I unpacked. I've been unpacking, and I found this mic, and I was like, "Oh shit! I have like a real mic." So now I feel the need to use it.
I mean, I definitely need to sort a more professional. Is this what's happening? We just need to get like professional home studios for $10 at Five Below.
And then as soon as you get that, like I got a light too. I'm gonna put this light on.
Oh.
I think it's supposed to go here. Oh, check me out. I don't know. I'm gonna put it up.
You have the background as well, right, Ayana?
The what?
Don't you have like the backgrounds, like the green screen type thing?
I do. It's in the bedroom. And
I love this.
We're not finished unpacking yet, which is a problem.
Who's we?
Me and Jason, my husband. And by we, he's been working and I haven't, so it's really just relying on me.
For the packing and unpacking. Well, that's how the whole team thing works. Where'd you move to?
Midwood. It's
California.
in Brooklyn.
Oh, you guys are New York friends.
Yes. I think this is gonna work. I'm very excited.
Ooh, that looks very pro.
Does it? I don't know what I'm doing right now. Let's see if this light does.
I'm excited there's this many people here already for the pre-show.
Yeah,
the tours.
Cool. I know Sandra. I know Quebec. They both South Africans. But I think once we start, we'd like everyone to put their cameras on if they can.
Yeah, whoever wants to put their camera on.
Who's playing the music?
Having a hard time getting to the link. Oh no.
I think we're still waiting for Gabe and Max, right?
Yes. I'm sending the link to people because I just got a message from somebody that said I'm having a hard time. 7:30 come through. The youth complaining about capitalism on their iPhones. Register. Somebody registered 6 times. Uh-oh. Did anybody else have any issues getting in? You can participate in the chat. This chat is open for everyone.
Yeah, so all the audience members, I guess everyone except for Chanel and Ayana, please feel free to jump in, say something, put your camera on, talk, get in the chat if you don't want to use your voice.
And feel free to keep your camera off if you're like, fuck that. I'm not trying to be part of y'all's show. I'm here for the show. I am not the show. That's okay. You know, I encourage eating.
Be nice, Donald. Be nice. I mean, I only see one face the whole day. I'd love to see more faces. This is the most faces that most people get.
You see 2 faces. You see your fiance and Charlie. There's 2 faces.
Yeah.
What we see Anna's face.
So Anna is the hula hoop friend.
She's my hula hoop guru.
The fire dancing.
Yeah. And Jeff's here. What's up, Jeff?
What's up, girlfriend?
Ooh, look at that flower. Is that bougainvillea?
That?
Yeah.
No, it's like the one flower I cannot keep alive. So it's from Michael's or something. I don't know.
Oh, I love
it. I love the color, and like, you know, you get one like that, and then boom, like a week later, the shit's all on the ground. It's apparently really bad for you to like watch a flower die. So,
are you in a bathrobe right now?
I know it does look like it.
I'm obsessed.
No, it's bathrobe. It's so dark in here. I'm just gonna enjoy the show. Relax.
I can imagine you just fireside with your little like cognac and your slippers and bathrobe.
I know.
That is a vibe.
This is a sweater, girl. I don't know. Not good enough. But it's bathrobe. Yes, it is.
Oh, it's about to be showtime. This is good. This is good for a first time show. I got a nice symmetrical screen going on here. I'm very happy with this. I hope nobody else was having problems getting into the show.
Yeah, I see Max and Gabriel coming from us. Yeah, I think on this. I think Gabriel. Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Oh, we got homies. We got homies. We got friends. I wonder who's welcome. I like that your name is welcome. That's fantastic.
I thought there was Radha. I thought Radha put. Oh, did you put that in there? Okay.
It's my production machine that's doing the streaming and stuff.
Oh, maybe you could put the image there, like the Gimme the Light and the donation info on there. Is that possible? Or you have to like reactivate all of them?
Yeah, I have it shut off, but I can keep putting it in the chat, and maybe we'll get clever for future things if you want to have the visual up.
Well, I'm so excited to see the both of y'all. I'm so excited to see you both, Radha and Carmen, because it's like, I feel like I talk to Carmen all the time. I'm like, let's just do a show. Let's just do a show. Carmen's making me laugh all the time, and I'm like, why am I being selfish? Let's do a show.
Let's do a show. So should we start this? Let's start it.
Let's start the show.
Let's start the show. So everyone, if you can unmute yourself, give us some love here. Just be like,
let's start the show.
Yay! Yeah!
Yes.
Camera on. We appreciate it. Sandra, we see you. Look at that. Sandra joined the party.
Yeah, party time. Are we starting now? I was listening to you guys. I know you were doing your setup things, so I'm ready to laugh.
Yes,
me
too.
I must say, I have never heard you. I know you've been inviting me to come to Brooklyn, and it was hard. So I'm excited. I'm finally able to hear your amazing side.
Yeah, Yeah, we gotta. This is gonna be a fun time. It's interactive because it's on Zoom. Everyone's gonna be a part of it. Sinagugu is here. Sinagugu.
Hey, to the band, what's up, Dave?
Hey, to the bang, what's up?
Nice. Nick Green is here. Who else?
Hey.
Am I saying your name right? Bushra?
What's up, Nick?
Oh, you know, same as always, walking, enjoying ready to enjoy some comedy.
Nice.
Nick is such a devoted audience member. We're so lucky to have him.
Same time.
Yeah, exactly. Glad to be here, Sonal. I'm excited to see you and congrats on your success tomorrow.
Oh, little plug. We got a show tomorrow too.
Awesome. So, I mean, I'm excited to do the show with Sonal. We chat all the time about stuff, like life and stuff. So we said, let's gather the family together. Let's do a Brady Bunch kind of Zoom show and let's get it kicking, you know? So, Sonal, how was your week?
If you guys are wondering why I don't look like that, it's because I spent $10 at Five Below. Do you guys know what Five Below is? It's like the dollar store, but it's the $5 store.
Yeah,
and it's like a candy store.
Yeah, this is $50 light you're seeing on me. This is $50 light you're seeing on me. You're seeing $10 lights on Sonal. You can compare maybe if you.
So you can maybe make a comment in the comments like, yes, that shit looks cheap, but like you got a good deal.
It does the job. For $10, I feel like you're getting the light. Like they're giving you the light, you know.
And then, well, I'm on brand. I'm like, okay, give me the light. I need to be lit. And I hope you guys like that track because we're going to be playing it every damn week. This is Sean Paul. Sean Paul is Indo-Caribbean. He is part Indian. Everyone is Indian. That is also the point of this show. That was Sean Paul. Rude boy. I don't know what it is. And we got Omnia in the house. And if you guys are eating, you know, like tell us what you're eating in the chat. Don't be selfish, you know, like share.
Guys, the real family here. So Sonal, like, how was your week? Sonal does massaging during the week. She massages the stress away, right?
I mean, yeah, it's masked. It's safe. Everybody's like, oh, people are out here like getting massages in the middle of the pandemic. Listen, I do like 1 to 2 sessions every 8 weeks. So I mean, I'm trying to get that unemployment. I'm trying to get my New Year's resolution was to find my glasses.
Yeah.
And I did not achieve that. So I went and I'm trying to get glasses ordered. I'm using my like Obamacare insurance. I called the eye doctor today and I'm like, what's up? I'm still in the blur. And she says, oh, you ordered on the 9th and your glasses should be ready on the 25th.
Yeah.
And I'm like, of January? Because it's February now.
Yeah.
And she started to laugh like I told her a joke. And she's like,
Comedian. You must be a comedian.
But she said, are you a comedian? I said, no, bitch, it's February. It's February. So can you please check on the stat? I'm like this. I'm like,
Yeah. I mean, I went for my eye exam last week. I had a very aggressive, like he was a handsome eye doctor, but he was super aggressive and very, like he treated me like I was thirsty for him. Like I didn't come for the eye appointment. I was coming to like stalk him and steal his firstborn child. Like that's how he treated me. And I felt so awkward because I really just needed new glasses. And I needed the eye test. So it was very awkward. And then he started like shouting at all his like technicians in the office. And I was just like, ooh, this energy just sucked the vibe out of me.
Okay, but for sure with everybody being masked though, like it's very intense eye contact. Like
no,
my eye doctor.
He didn't even look me in the eye. He didn't even say my name. He didn't even say hello. He was like, sit in the chair. And then he just took things and he was like, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then when I was like, I don't know, you're going too fast. He was like, oh. He like looked away and he was like, 1, 2.
and was done. And I was like, it's still blurry. I know you like fixed on this prescription, but the letters are still blurry. And he's like, it feels like that now, but when you get your glasses, I'm sure it will work out. It's not that bad.
My eye doctor was very much like a Chad. He used the word clutch a lot. I was like, do you recommend anything like diet wise? Should I do anything for my vision? He's like, chia seeds, super clutch. Yeah, like
what does clutch mean? I've never heard that word. What is it? Like for me, a clutch is like clutching a car.
It's the car. That's where it comes from. He was talking about the car. He meant like you want the car to go, you have to put in the clutch. So you take your chia seeds and the card that is your eyes. I don't know. I don't know. Does anyone know what clutch means? I speak bro, but I don't understand bro. I speak the bro. I'm like, sick, for real, hell yeah.
I have to do this. I just have to like customize myself to American slang. Like the other day we were talking about sugar daddies, right? Remember we were talking.
Blessers. I'm sorry.
Like,
Blessers.
Right. Rather, Donald. So so there's some South Africans here, and they'll
hands up if you know what a blesser is.
Hands up. See, the South Africans know. The two South Africans know. So they were talking about like there's a pandemic, and like it's so hard. It would be nice to have a sugar daddy to pay our bills. And I was like, no. In South Africa, we do blessers because we are not ageist. We are not ageist. You don't have to be old to be a blesser. You can be a young blesser. So we don't, and you don't have to be a man or a woman. It can be anyone. Anyone can bless you with money, with watches, with shoes. And you don't have to give anything for it, right, guys? Google, right? You don't have to, they can bless you and you don't have to give a part of you. You can just be like, oh, okay, thank you, bye.
Yeah, and it sounds way more sacred because you've been blessed.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I need a return flight to New York City, and they'll just bless you, and there's no eye contact, there's no shaking of hands. It's just totally like, here's your blessings, here's your shit of the land, take it and go. They just so you guys need to get on that here in America, because you guys are giving up too much for nice things. You know what I mean?
I would love for the youth to be showering me with blessings, non-sexual blessings. Yes, please. People have like Amazon wish lists.
Yeah, I'm blessed with a lot of stuff by blessers, just randomly. They were just like, I saw you on the show, I'm gonna bless you with like a $200 gift card, and I'm like, cool. That's cool. You want anything for it? You want a hug? They're like, no, it's cool. $200.
Well, hugging is kind of canceled right now. My mom got the second round vaccination yesterday. Anybody talking to the like tripped out parents after the second round of vaccination? My mom called me. She's like, I feel good but weird. And I'm like, good, Mom. Maybe you should get more vaccinations. This is you lit. I'm trying to like sneak her some edibles.
Yeah, has it worked?
No, but I did get asked to roll some joints for my friend's mom and her dad. They're both like very old with diabetes. And I'm like, can this be my job now? Just rolling joints for aunties and uncles?
Yeah, that could be a thing. You could be like the auntie roll or something like that.
And I put a little mantra in, I'm like, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Handsy Hindu joint rolling.
Handsy Hindu joints. That's it. That's really the quote right there. Handsy Hindu joints. That's a money maker right now in Chicago. It's popping. Just.
I'm gonna IPO. You guys get in early. Okay, you buy the shares, then you short the market. We're all like market experts now, right? Yeah.
Everyone buys shares into Handsy Hindu, and we all get rich quickly. That's how we're gonna crash it. Like this stock market stuff is crazy. But like going on to the vaccine, I know Americans aren't so excited about getting the vaccine, and I'm like, why?
I'll be the first in line.
Right, Sandra? Yeah. But I'll tell you why you be a first in line. Let me tell you something. South Africa always makes an epidemic fun. Like when we had AIDS in South Africa, we had a whole like TV show We had a kids TV show. We had Soul Buddies for the kids. We had Soul City for the adults about AIDS, the AIDS epidemic. We made it cool. And then they used to have like cool songs and like cool adverts. It'd be like, be wise, condomize. And you'd be like, cool, man. So you'd be at a party and you'd be like, be wise, condomize. Wrap it up. Did you wrap it up? And like, it was like, they had songs. They even remixed the Salt and Pepper song in South Africa when it was the AIDS pandemic. And now, Ayana's like, what? And now, COVID, they like trying to motivate South Africans to get the COVID shot. I want to share something with you guys. And I thought it was hilarious. Because I was like, you know what? If America did this, people would be lining up. If Beyonce and Lady Gaga and put Bruno Mars in there, did a video like this, a whole dance, it's a vibe. People are like, South Africans are like, oh my God, yes, let's get vaccinated. This is cool. So they've been playing it on South Africa, like every TV, and people are like, yeah, this song is a vibe. This song is a vibe. Sandra's like, yeah, it's a vibe. Next party.
Oh my God, Jabba.
Hey. I just wanted to share that. So I'm like, you guys can get in on this.
Yeah, Rachel.
You guys
we be all like dancing in line to get vaccinated. We're like, get vaccinated. Jabba. Get the Cardi B remix. Stick it in.
We monetize pandemics in South Africa. We like AIDS, don't worry, we got you. We got a song for that. COVID, don't worry, we got a song for that. Like throw any struggle. Like even apartheid, we had songs for apartheid. Songs for days. We got albums on apartheid. Like albums. Like nothing can get us down. Not even segregation. Not even World War III. We'd have a song for that. That's the South African vibe.
Ebony and Ivory, the playlist.
Yeah.
Yo, are we about to do this? Are we doing a show?
Yeah.
Are we doing a show? I don't even know who's. Let me check this.
So the first person up is oh yeah, we should ask this guy like what should we say about him? We actually forgot to like check on credits and stuff.
Okay, well he's known everywhere. He's
like New York City. He's from Brazil. I think he's biracial. I don't know. I think he's biracial, but I know he's from Brazil. His mom's Brazilian. He lives in New York City.
Very hot.
Off of Boys in the Hood. I think it's called Boys in the Hood podcast. So just welcome on stage, everyone. Gabe Pereira.
Hey, thanks for having me. This is dope. This is really cool. Thank you for having me. Yeah, my mom is Brazilian, and yeah, I am biracial. But my dad is he's white. My mom is black, but my dad's name is Leroy. So on paper, he's also black. You know, it's just a nice quick change of route there. But my dad, he's 75. He's in the priority group for the vaccine. So he's excited to get his second one coming up. You know, but he's this whole year I barely got to see him. So I've only been talking to him on the phone and on Zoom and everything. And for his birthday, I called him and he had this really bad cough. So I was getting worried. I was like, hey, you getting sick? Okay. And he goes, no, I got too close to my toaster and like I inhaled a bunch of the crumbs from inside. And he's like, and now I have pneumonia from the crumbs. I was like, yo, you could have just told me you have pneumonia. Like, I don't need to know about the whole thing where you got outsmarted by your bread. Like, that's the whole thing that you're doing on your own. But it was just funny. We're sort of worried about COVID. I'm like, you can't get sick from crumbs during COVID. Like, that's so disrespectful to all those other people who got the disease. I just feel like it's not right. But he, I don't know. Happy Black History Month, everyone in the U.S. I don't know what you guys celebrate in South Africa. If you have a Black History year, what do you guys do in South Africa? Carmen, what do you do? And do you guys have a thing like that?
Yeah, I was just saying, since apartheid, every day is Black History Day. That's it.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
We give one day to the whites, and that's Heritage Day, so they can buy, and that's it. That's
the newest thing that we're doing in the U.S. for Black History Month is everyone every black person posts their Cash App and Venmo on their timeline, so they can capitalize off the white guilt of their followers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like we're trying to get like sponsored, like it's a UNICEF commercial, except like everyone's just posting the transcript. Like, just for $25 a day, you can buy me a new PS5 today. You know, everyone's just trying to get into that. That's how long it's taken us to give reparations to black people, is that now in 2021, people are just posting their Cash App and just making money in February. So everyone makes it work. I don't know if you guys, what do you guys celebrate for the holidays? You guys celebrate Christmas or other holidays?
In South Africa?
Yeah.
Oh, we celebrate everything. Every day we have like 2 public holidays.
Oh, word.
Like we celebrate everything. We celebrate like freedom from the white people. We celebrate kicking out the white people. Like we celebrating all the things that we keep, you know, like getting rid of the whites. That's really.
This is my first time I didn't have to like celebrate Christmas for real. It felt good. It was liberating. You know what I mean? I just got to stay at home and make my own food. But they still had like all the Christmas commercials, you know. And that was the one commercial that I saw this year was like a Nissan ad for the cars, and then it's like Santa Claus, but he's talking to this little black kid, and he's like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? And the kid is like, oh, what I really want is for my parents to get the new Nissan, so I can go to the barber shop and get like a fresh lineup. And you can see from like Santa Claus's face that he has no idea what a lineup is, and so the elf next to him is like, he's like to remind Santa, like as if there's a world where like the elves have black friends but Santa doesn't, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know what they were really trying to do. They're trying to sell cars. You could just put the kid in the commercial, but they like had to make this whole thing about the barbershop. So I don't know. That was a weird one. Yeah, so my dad got the vaccine. My mom, she's a nurse, she got the vaccine. But I'm still waiting to get it. And I feel I'm not that I don't have that much faith in the vaccine process here. I know you guys got it different in the other parts of the world, but one of my good friends from high school, he just got hired to do like the vaccine rollout for the East Coast, and this is like the last person I would want to be in charge of something with that kind of responsibility. This is like the type of guy who smokes weed every day and listens to Joe Rogan podcasts like when he wakes up. It's like, why would you want him in charge of getting the vaccine to 80 million people in the U.S.? So I tried to like congratulate him without seeming too salty about his new responsibility. But there was also that guy in Wisconsin, that pharmacist who like ruined all those vaccines, like 500 of them. He was like a conspiracy theorist, so he thinks like the Earth is flat and then like the vaccines have microchips. That's where you were saying, why don't Americans want to get the vaccines? Because everyone believes in this insane shit now, and so he thinks that the Earth is flat. So he like took them out of the freezers so they could, I mean, which doesn't make sense because like if you believe in the Earth being flat, it's like you probably don't believe in climate change, but you also realize that taking that out is going to have an effect on the temperature, right? I don't know. There's no logic there. It's like you see that Fahrenheit, you see Celsius, you see it all makes sense, but then you're like, I don't know. Let's see what else. I started going to therapy. This is my first year doing it. I'm doing it online. That's been new. But my therapist is like he's like a new age therapist. That's what he like calls himself, but he's not he doesn't have any like new age approaches. He's like, some of the people tell me I'm a little new age, but let me know if this is a little too weird for you. So I want you to take a walk every morning. I was like, yeah, I can do that. He's like, I want you to drink a little bit more water. I'm like, what about this is new age? He like just kept coming up with like shit that everyone does. He's like, I want you to try meditating in the morning. I was like, people have been meditating for thousands of years. I don't think this is like what you think of the new age, but it was, I don't know. I think I might switch, but I like it so far. It's so easy, I'm on medicated unemployment, so I can do it for free, but I know it's not the case with most people, but I encourage anyone to give it a try. And I'm still on unemployment, but I was, the Super Bowl is coming up this weekend, and I was thinking about the first job I ever had was, I grew up in Massachusetts outside of Boston, and I used to sell clam chowder at the Gillette Stadium Patriots games. So I'd be like, you know, I was 16 when I got it, and you know, I didn't have that much job experience, but I knew that like people didn't buy soup at football games. Like I knew that much. And then I was pissed because so many of my friends were like selling beer and like making bank, doing like beer and hot dogs and stuff. And all they had to do was go Bud Light, and then they get like 50 hands shoot up. And then I'd be like, chowder, chowder, chowder. And then like 30 people with the middle finger would like come up like this. And it's a crazy job. I don't know. I can't believe that they convinced us that was going to work. But the thing about, you know, for you guys in the U.S., in the New England, you know, used to be a really good team. Now their quarterback is in the Super Bowl, you know, and they used to win every championship. But so the fans were really spoiled when I was there. But they still like to be kind of like miserable, you know, they're like the winners, but they like to think of themselves as always losers for such a long time. So like it's freezing half the year, but then they let their lips get raw because they think chapstick is gay, so they like don't put any on, and they're like, why would I moisturize my lips when I could just chew these ones off and let them grow back? They're like gross people. They're like, we don't need lips. This isn't soccer. We don't need to do that. And yeah, Boston is the absolute worst. I don't know who Rada is, but you got the right idea. I haven't been back in a while, but I'm assuming it's exactly the same. You live there. Okay, nice. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm thinking about going back and seeing my nephews who are like, they live in San Francisco with my brother, and I want to visit them. That's one of the first things I want to do with the vaccine. I get it. I want to go visit them because they are, you know, they're home all the time and they're just watching like Sesame Street on HBO now. I don't know if you guys know that like Sesame Street's not on PBS anymore. They went to HBO a little while ago, and that Kermit the Frog is dating a different pig now. Stop. You know about that?
What?
He's like, I swear to God, this is real. He's dating this brown-haired pig named Denise.
You lied. What?
No, he left Miss Piggy, and the craziest thing is that my nephews don't know this isn't his first pig. You know what I mean? Like they don't know about like the history there, and so I'm watching this like, wow, Kermit and Miss Piggy were like the first interracial couple I ever saw on TV, and now they're just like gonna let Kermit fly with his pig fetish, but they don't know anything about that, and. You know, it was crazy. I remember back when they used to have it on PBS, like Sesame Street, and there was an episode where someone asked Kermit like why he likes pigs so much, and Kermit's like reaction was ridiculous because he was like, I guess I just like their curly tails. I was like, yo, you can't say that on public television. That's fucking inappropriate. And then, but now they're on HBO, so if they ask the same question, watch, he's gonna be like, it's like. That ass. That's what I like. I don't know what to tell you guys, but I like your pig butts. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys. This has been fun. I don't know if I have any more time. Carmen, did I already get the light?
Yeah, you had like 2 minutes. You got like a minute.
A minute? Okay, let me see what else I should throw at you guys. Oh, I mentioned that I've been doing, my mom's from Brazil, but I didn't learn Portuguese growing up. So I've been, doing Duolingo to learn Portuguese on my phone. You guys have that? And, you know, the best thing about the app is that it's free. But I think the people who made the app are too rich to teach me anything relevant to my life. Because, like, one of the first phrases I learned in Portuguese, it goes, Nós lançamos o nosso vinho, which in English means we launched our wine. It's like, can you think of a more useless phrase for someone who just downloaded a free app? It's like, if this is free, then why do I sound like Brazilian Fraser or whatever? Like, this is ridiculous. You know, I can't like go to my uncles in Brazil at their chicken fights and be like, oh, uncle, like this wine is so erotic. You know, I'm really having a good time. Thanks for having me. But yeah, so that's my plan. I'm gonna keep doing that, keep going to therapy, keep learning Portuguese, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Wow. I am shook. There are links in the comments. Guys, give it up for Gabe Pereira.
Yeah. Good set.
For Gabe.
So much. Like the chowder, I was like, what? Like
who put you up to that gig? What? Somebody's trying to get rid of Chowder or what? And just make a run for it. Also, if you click on the link, why does Denise have like Asian eyes? Did anybody click on the link? Like, what the fuck is going? I am shook.
I think I think that they're trying to do like a diversity thing with, you know, but at the same time, like no one asked for Denise to be Asian. You know what I mean? Like Asian people like want more representation, but you know, they weren't like, please put an Asian pig on HBO. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know what their idea was. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I feel like we should share this. Can you share it? Like I'm just shocked. Like,
oh, like, can I do a screen share? Yeah, but you can't get mad about all my tabs. Okay?
I'll share it. This is Denise, right?
You can't get anxiety about oh my God, it's so bad.
But she's white. I feel like she's white and Asian. Like, you know, she's
like a Korean pig.
No, but she got like red hair, so I feel like she's a little bit of both.
My stomach is turning. I mean, first of all, Miss Piggy was like the first glam girl. Like she was my first experience of glamour, where she's like, yes, she was so emotionally expressive. What's this? What? I don't even want to know. Like,
this looks like an IG kind of influencer of some sort. You know what I mean? Like,
and she looks like very docile. Oh no, I'm
kind of selling like vegan bacon or something like that. You know, that's what she's like, the ambassador for vegan bacon. You know what I mean? She's like saved the lives of our pigs. You know,
which is halal.
Yeah, halal. Yeah, halal bacon. Vegan.
Look at Radha being all compassionate towards Denise. No. And you guys, like, for sure, this is a free show, and we're so happy to see so many of you here for the debut. And we are putting the Venmo and the PayPal and the Cash App and all the money.
All your donations get split with comics, because as you know, like, there's no stand-up comedy anymore, and so we're trying to do our best from our couches and our rooms. So please, $1 a day to feed a poor comedian, please. I beg you.
We will send the money to these comedians. And God, Gabe, I'm so happy that you're not getting the same therapy. Like, I'm getting my glasses. They're like, you get your therapy in 8 months, you know, whatever government funded therapy is coming. She's like, she called me back, the lady from the eye doctor, and she's like, so the government funded glasses are taking a little bit longer than the ones that you just pay money for. And
wow.
I'm like, cool. Why don't, I mean, I hope.
So yeah, we also needed for Sonal's glasses, just so she can buy something from like Rite Aid to see.
In the meantime, it's fine. Everyone thinks I'm glaring at them, but really I just can't see shit. So no, I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm just trying to eliminate light so that I can see. I'm so upset about Denise. Okay, who's the next comedian? We gotta shift the vibe.
Is like my favorite, from Brooklyn, New York, originally from Washington D.C. She's actually a sister from the same, what is it, Alpha Kappa Alpha with Kamala Harris. Yeah, she's technically a Kamala Harris. She, you know, they're very similar parts. You know, I'm very excited to introduce her. Ayana Duki, you've seen her on True TV, you've seen her on Wild and Out. Please put your hands together for Ayana.
Hey, can you hear me? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I'm never sure. I don't think I've ever started a Zoom show where I was like convinced that my mic was on. Kamala is one of my sorority sisters, and I am Black and Indian too, and about it. Caribbean as well. I wish this would like work out for me in some kind of way that I could make money or get booked somewhere. Cause like her double or some shit. But here we are. Actually, okay, so I have to like point out some of the things that you guys were talking about already. I have ADD, so I don't really have ADD, but it feels like I do with these chats going on during these Zoom shows.
For real.
Denise looks like she looks very regular. She looks too young for Kermit. That's my opinion. She looks way too young. Like Denise looks like she looks like the chick who married Joffrey in Game of Thrones. When he died, the redheaded chick. Y'all know who I'm talking about?
Ooh, Game of Thrones. That's a callback now.
Is it really? I mean, I don't feel like Game of Thrones is considered. But okay, so here's the thing. Like, whenever they model these characters, like I heard The Little Mermaid was modeled off of Alyssa Milano, the chick from Who's the Boss. So, I mean, I'm sure she's done more like noteworthy things since Who's the Boss, but that's where I know her from. She'd probably hate me for saying that. I think she's like in some kind of Save the Dogs thing going on. She looks like she's vegan now. I don't know. People get famous off of being vegan. Yeah, but I think Denise was modeled off of, this is not fact. I didn't Google this. This is what I just decided when y'all popped up the picture. Denise, I believe, was modeled off the chick from Game of Thrones. So y'all can throw a Game of Thrones chick. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Sansa.
Sure. I didn't know any of them people's names. So I'm like, that white bitch over there. The one who was fucking so-and-so. That's how I refer to everybody on Game of Thrones, because, I mean, there were too many names. I don't remember half the comedians I meet their names on a regular basis. So I'm not trying to, figure that out. I don't really have any real jokes. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. Every time they ask me to do a Zoom show, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing shit else. And then I have this moment where I'm like, I should really sit down and write jokes. And then that moment passes really quickly. So I thought about writing some shit for y'all. And then I was like, I mean, not Sansa. Sansa wasn't fucking Joffrey. She was supposed to be fucking Joffrey. The chick that came and took Sansa's spot. Sansa was one of the... Marjorie. Thank you. Whoever said that. Who said Marjorie? Put your hand up or something.
Rachel. I got my thing off.
Where's Rachel? Oh, thank you. Rachel, you grooving. You know names. I appreciate you. You were keeping this show together. Yes, she looked like Marjorie. Tell me she doesn't look like Marjorie. Do you think she looks like Marjorie, Rachel?
I think she looks like Facetune.
I see it.
You said Facetune. Oh, of Marjorie?
She just looks like, I don't know. She looks like a fuckable pig. That's what she looks like.
All right. See, this is why I don't do Zoom shows, because then the audience ends up being funnier than me, and I'm just like, fuck me, why am I doing this shit? A fuckable pig. I'm gonna be thinking about that for a while. I'm sure someone has fucked a pig. Don't they make like things out of, no, they make condoms out of lambskin. But I'm sure someone's fucked a pig before.
Oh yes.
Someone has.
Yeah, and I think they had it on Black. What's that show called? Black
Mirror.
Black Mirror. They had it on one of the episodes where they forced the guy to have.
Oh yeah, because they had some information on him and they were walking around. Yeah, that was unfortunate. That whole show was unfortunate. I mean, it's good, but it's unfortunate. Let me talk about some shit that's going on. My husband had COVID, and I managed to not get it, despite us living in a one-bedroom spot in Brooklyn, New York. Honestly, if he were to give me COVID, I don't know what I would have done. I feel like chlamydia would have been better. Then I feel like an STD, like certain things I feel like COVID, if your spouse gives you COVID, I think you should be able to consider it an STD. Like, just me, okay? I told you I ain't writing no jokes. We got married August 15th, and everybody's like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. And I'm like, no, if you meet somebody that gets married during a pandemic, there's a story there, and the story does not involve love. Love is probably number 5 on the list of reasons. My number 1 reason was health insurance. I needed health insurance, and he had health insurance, and I was like, I say yes to the dress. Let's do this. I mean, I love him. He's cool. Honestly, I met him on Bumble, and I really wish that when I met him, I would have known that was the last penis I was going to see, because I feel like I would have done things a little differently. People don't talk about that when you get married. Everybody's like, oh my God, it's so beautiful, and I knew you were the one. I didn't know he was the one. I had no idea. I think I was even at the wedding like, oh fuck, I'm doing this. And I just should have seen more dicks. I mean, his dick is cool. I like it enough to say yes. But I feel like there were like some dicks that I didn't like. I've never had sex with an Asian guy, and now I'm gonna have to die unless we divorce or he dies before I do, knowing how it is to fuck an Asian dude. And I know that's racist. I don't know if it's racist or bigoted. Am I allowed to be racist because I'm two minorities? I don't know. But yeah, I feel like sex with different cultures is different, and we should all experience that. And now I never get to fuck an Asian dude. He's Indian. He was the first Indian dude and the only Indian dude I've ever fucked. So now I've just assumed that all Indian dudes fuck like him, which I don't know. My sample population is 1. So what am I? Are you the 2 Indian girls telling me that our Indian guys not good fuck?
Good or not good? We asking like good, not no.
We are asking.
Oh, is he good? I mean, I married him, so I mean, the dick's not trash.
Let's go, India. Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, he's Trinidadian, so he's not like really representing. He's more representing diaspora because we're Caribbean.
We'll take it.
Yeah. Purpose, because it's just like, you know, white people have convinced us that like everybody except black people have small penises, and that's not true. Have y'all noticed that Asian people have small penises? Indian people have small penises. Like everybody have small penises except for black dudes. I don't know why black guys decided to. I'm sure there's some kind of black history in there by black guys. But the funniest thing is I've seen more black penises than anything else, and I can say that like now my sample population of black penises is pretty large. And on average, I don't think black guys have really black penises. The 2 white penises that I've dealt with, huge, fucking huge. So based on that, I can infer that white guys have large penises and Asian guys, well, Indian guys, unless you consider, I mean, Indian is South Asian, but they get very specific. Let me tell you, back in the days, Ja Rule had this song. I don't know if it was Nelly. Nelly had this song where he goes, I have a chick rolling up half black and Asian. I don't know if y'all remember that. I'm dating myself between referencing Alyssa Milano being in Who's the Boss and now a Nelly song. But I said to one of my friends, I was like, oh, he's talking about me, a chick rolling up half black and Asian. He's like, he's not talking about you. I was like, what do you mean not talking about me? I'm half black and Asian. He's like, well, he wasn't talking about that Asian. I was like, oh, because you and Nelly sat down and discussed what type of Asian he was specifically talking about in these fucking lyrics. That you were like, no, not Asian as in of the Orient. I mean, South Asian. I mean, I'm like, man, sit your ass down. So, I don't know why I decided to share that fun, you know, Black History moment in my life. So, yeah, you know, I feel like I grew up in Maryland in a very black neighborhood, and during the 90s, I feel like the 90s and 2000s was a good time for me because people used to fetishize mixed chicks. But I was chunky, so I didn't really, you know, catch the wave. I don't know why I said that. I just felt like sharing with a group of people on Zoom. You know, by the time this pandemic is over, I'm gonna figure out how to do Zoom shows. Like, I feel like there's a trick to doing them because it's very hard to keep people. I mean, y'all got other shit going on that y'all could be doing in your place. You could be washing your dishes or doing laundry. But instead, for some reason, you tune in to me in my messy top knot. And to listen to me not have things to talk about. That's weird. I'm fascinated by comics who actually still have jokes because I'm like, I don't have a life to have jokes. Like, in order for me to have jokes, I have to have a life. And the only thing I do during the day is stop my cat from scratching our new couch. Because we got one of them really fancy couches from Lovesac. Y'all have Lovesac in South Africa?
No, I don't know. What is Lovesac?
Lovesac is like, it's like a bougie IKEA. Like, you just put together the pieces of your couch to make a couch that you want. And it costs a lot of money because it has a lifetime warranty. You're supposed to be able to change out the like covers and shit. But that's where my life is right now. Couches. And am I the only one not like that's going to like suffering from depression during this period? Because everybody seems very happy on Instagram. Every time I open Instagram, you know, bitches doing challenges and shit.
Talk about it for real.
And I'm like, I gained so much weight during the pandemic. Y'all don't need to see my fucking silhouette. What is this? And the bust challenge. Like, I have not reached a point in my self-esteem where I feel that, I don't know, making it clap on camera for my family to see, because that's who follows me online. I don't know. I have an engineering and a math degree, and sometimes I wish that instead of that I had just had a big ass, because I feel like I'd be doing better in life. Because that's the way Instagram makes you feel in life. You can read, fuck reading. Let me see that ass. If I had a big ass, I wouldn't know how to read. I don't think I would like have that type of like life skills. I would just be on it. Do y'all ever follow that Russian bitch on who claps? She twerks. What's her name? Nazi is Nas or some shit like that. And yeah, it's this Russian bitch, and she's always just like literally all of her videos are just her twerking. And I'm just like, she's doing better than me in life. I went to college, and I got 2 technical degrees, and you know, I didn't get any STDs or have any unwanted kids. Did everything right, and I'm on unemployment, and this bitch is making her ass clap on Instagram with like 1 million followers, and I'm sitting up here struggling with 5,200. So what's really going on? I think I'm gonna stop doing Zoom shows because they make me very reflective, and then I have to go sit in my room and be like, what are you doing? That's dramatic pause. I've been seeing people on Instagram do a lot of dramatic pauses. Like they say something, they drop something that's emotional, like, guys. What I'm trying to say is, just for effect, I don't know who's, I feel like one person is laughing at me, the rest of them are like, who the fuck they Carmen booked for this goddamn show? And I think my time's up. Gabe, I'm jealous. You actually had real shit to talk about. I mean, it was about a fucking Muppet pig, but it was planned. Meanwhile, I'm here. All right, I'm gonna go meditate. I need to do that a little more. You guys have been, Jeffrey, I appreciate you. You look like you were cheering me on the whole time.
Oh.
So, yeah, y'all can unspotlight me now, thanks.
Yeah! With these 20-day challenges, though.
Right? Ayana was talking about Indian penises, and then Anna's like, Indian guys have soft bushes.
It's all that conditioner.
Let's be honest, Sonal. I was thinking, like, is it the amla oil? Do they use amla oil down there as well? Like
Indian gooseberry, best top bush softness quality.
How brown or like anyone from the Indian diaspora has like nice long hair. Like my hair right now is soaked in amla oil and is braided up so that it can grow.
I mean, imagine the quality of my bush. Just imagine the girth, the volume. You know, and honestly, I'm so delighted to hear the diasporas out here representing, because I don't know what everybody else's experience is, but I'm only hooked up with 2 Indian dudes. One started stalking me immediately, and I'm like, bro, I'm into you. You don't need to. Don't be like this.
Yeah.
And the other one was so handsome, and he kissed like I had to pull away and wipe my whole damn face. So I'm relieved to know that the diaspora is out here.
I've never been with the Indian guy, but I almost was with the Indian guy. But then when I didn't even see it. Like I just felt it, and it felt like a pencil. It was very skinny. It was a skinny long dick, and I was just like, no, I don't want to be probed. I want love. I don't want to be probed. Like that's just not the vibe I'm going for. I'm not going for an endoscope in my vagina. You know what I mean?
But it wasn't his fault, Carmen. Like, what do you? Can't be blaming people for things that's not their fault. It's not
But
like
you gotta finesse the pencil, Dick. You know, you can't just be jabbing. You can't come with the point. You can't come straight, point in.
Told him before, so I'll never know. I guess I'll never know, Yana. I'll just...
So was it about to happen and you were like, nah, I'm good? Like, how far did you get?
And then I was like, you know what? I'm actually tired. I have to be up at 5 a.m.
You know he knows that was because of his dick, right? That man has a complex now.
Probably. I mean,
you ruined him for everybody.
Comedy shows, so you might be onto something. Like
that poor guy.
Dramatic pause.
Yeah.
For real though, comedy is now just like lip syncing and silhouettes. What the fuck?
That was shady. He ain't had to do it like that. That was real shady. All right, I'm done with y'all. Y'all ain't gonna get me hemmed up. I'm trying to be successful when this shit over.
That's right. We gotta stay out here. You know, I mean, we're out here every week now. Carmen and I have committed to a weekly thing. So I hope you guys are like, this is our regular audience because this is beautiful. Yeah. And I mean, Ayana's got like some documentary that she's in. What's she even talking about? She's fronting like, oh, how's that show?
Okay, because I don't know. It's something on Comedy Central, and I didn't know I was in it until somebody tagged me. So I don't know what I was saying, but I know I look cute.
Sounds rough.
That outfit.
Yeah, I mean, you do look cute.
There's something about being black and telling jokes. So
you have like this beautiful, flawless skin. Like if I was a dude, I would have slid in those DMs. I'm just saying if I was into that, you know, like woman, like in that way.
I've never invited you over my house again. And no one ever slides in my DM. I don't think I give off a slide in DM vibe. Something about me just screams I'm not for the fuckery, and I appreciate that. I've worked on that vibe, and in 39 years, it's
so you know what? Like no one slides in my DM, but I'm like I just want to know what it feels like. I just want to. My mom slid in my DM, and I'm like, does that count? My mom.
You'll never have like Indian dudes in the DMs like, hello, madam, yes.
No.
They offer to teach me Hindi. I've had about 3 guys offer to teach me Hindi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I don't know what about me screams that I need to know Hindi. I don't. That's about it. Kuch kuch hota hai. That's it.
Like kabhi khushi kabhi gum.
Yeah. My husband's taking Duolingo, so I'm hearing
so much Duolingo plugs.
Beti every day. In Trinidad, people call you Beti all the time. I mean, I don't. That's the extent of Hindi that I know.
I just know Hindi movie titles. That's all I know.
Which is also okay, guys. Unmute yourselves and clap right now for Ayana Duki before she goes to meditate and rock out in her new kitchen. That was lit. We are bringing the light, and now from one Comedy Central credit to the next, we got. She's got a whole ass album. She's got a whole ass album that you can download and send money to, and we can.
Album. It's an amazing album. I think it like ranked, like it was trending at some point because every time it was like online, it was like watch Chanel Ali, Chanel number 1.
That's her.
Chanel number 1. She's on Comedy Central. She's been on like Netflix shows. She's done like a bunch of stuff. She's like an amazing. She's amazing. You know what? I'm not even gonna speak for her. Like I'm gonna bring her up now and let her do the things.
Yeah, let's hype. There she is.
Feel free to wave at me. I like waving virtually. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy. Oh my God, thank you guys so much for being here. I can't believe this is what comedy has become. We're online. Now my friends have to come up with wild excuses why they can't come to my shows.
For real.
I swear to God, my aunt was gonna come to this show. 10 minutes ago, she texted me, said, I'm not gonna make it. I can't find my charger. And then that's it.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys may have seen me on MTV's Girl Code. I was on the last season of that show, which was also the last season of that show. So you're welcome. Get out of here. They were like, it's a show where ladies give other ladies advice. I was like, yeah, cut that shit off. Talking about take the dog for a walk, am I right? That was the old days. Now I actually moved out of New York City. I was living there, but I had to get out because I'm one of those people that carries an inhaler every day. Some people like to call it asthmatic. I like to call it gangsta. I take thug puffs, if you will. But yeah, back in March, I would look out the window in New York City and people weren't really taking coronavirus seriously. I would see them at parks, holding hands, acting like they were in love. It was sick. It got me thinking about chemical warfare. It got me thinking about the government. Like, why don't we have some type of sophisticated nap bomb that we could throw on a crowded park and then boom, everybody takes a nap. We drive around to the individual bodies, scoop them up, drive them back to their houses, tuck them in their beds, put a note on their chest that says, don't fucking leave this house again. Why not? Here's another scenario. We drop a nap bomb. Boom, everybody naps. We drive around to the individual bodies. We tie their shoes together. We leave. All right, intuitively, I can feel I lost some of y'all on that second example. And that's all right. Y'all tax-paying citizens, you care about your tax dollars. You know what, this pandemic, I don't know if you guys been, this is the part where you guys can participate. Even if your camera's off and your mic is off, just a little participation activity. If anybody's been smoking weed or if you have weed, go ahead and put a heart emoji in the chat right now if you have weed. Or if you've been smoking weed, we are putting a heart emoji in the chat right now because we have weed and because we've been smoking weed. So we are putting a heart emoji in the chat right now. Okay, cool. If you put a heart emoji in the chat, then I want you to know that I'm a cop. This is all being recorded. I have everyone's location. And at the end of the show, you're going to get a knock at your front door. If it's not the cops, then you're getting robbed. Because I need to teach you a lesson. It's very hard for weed smokers. Specifically, very hard for weed smokers. Because now every time you leave the house, you got to remember more things. Way more things. I went to the store earlier today. Y'all would have been proud. I had a mask, a backup mask. I had gloves. I had some wipes. Got all my food up to the counter. Had no money. I didn't bring any money. No form of payment whatsoever. And even worse after that, had to individually clean each food item and put it back. Took a while. I got on the store, I had no food, but it also spent no money. Maybe at the end of this pandemic, I was thin and rich. Am I right? Am I right? You gotta take these wins when you can. The world is changing. They're tearing down statues in a lot of American cities. Even my hometown of Philly, they just tore down a big statue. I think all these statues coming down are just missed opportunities for us to put up statues that bring us together. Here's a short list of some Philly statues I'd like to see. 1, a 7-foot cheesesteak. I'd like to see it. Toast that bread. Let's get some mushrooms on there. Let's unite. 2, Richard Gere. Yeah. Old Kind Eyes, that silver fox. You didn't know he's from Philly. He is. He's had a non-controversial film career. He likes to rock that slick back, which I know is easy to do with statues. Allen Iverson, the famous 76er. Yeah, Allen Iverson holding a cheesesteak, because he alone I don't think is good enough. Philadelphia celebrities don't have very good interviews. If you don't believe me, when the show is over, just Google Meek Mill's talking. You'll hate it. Really not good. I feel comfortable with you guys. I want to let you know that I'm a biracial person. I'm biracial, which is funny to me every time I say it because I feel pretty black, you know? Every day when I wake up, I leave my house, I feel very black. But growing up, I didn't know I was biracial. Had no idea I was biracial until I was in junior high. A girl ran up to me at school, very out of breath, like, Chanel, I saw you last night at Target with this old white lady, and she was buying you a bra. What is going on? And I was like, whoa, Chelsea, that ain't sound like me, you know? Who you been talking to? I heard about my reputation. Then I thought about it, and I was like, I was at Target last night, but I was there with my grandmother, and she's Then I went home and I walked up to my grandmother that day, bold as brass. I pointed in her face and I said, hey, are you white? And she said, What did you think I was? And I said, I never thought about it before. I knew that I was black because of TV, so I just assumed by association. My grandmother was probably black too. Like, yeah, I know she wasn't very dark skinned and she liked to eat salad a little too much, but we all got our shit. Judge. She said, no, I'm 100% Italian, which means you are part Italian. She said her parents came to this country from Italy. She pulled out a picture frame, showed me two very nice looking white people. I said, holy shit. My whole life, I thought that was a brand new frame. You just everything. Like, yeah, I thought my grandmother was lazy. I didn't know she was white. Sometimes I tell that joke, people don't believe me. Like, how could you have gone that long in your life without knowing that your grandmother was white? Well, I'll tell you this. She had 3 oil paintings in her house. One was Malcolm X. One was Martin Luther King. One was a sexy Jamaican black Jesus on the cross. Do you know how many pictures of Jesus there are? Do you know how many pictures of black Jesus there are? I don't know how that you found a sexy Jesus, but it affected me. And we should have discussed race. Keeping it very chill in my household lately, watching a lot of natural disaster movies, because in black households, those are repurposed, and we just call them white people crazy movies. That's just what those are called. You know the ones I'm talking Dante's Peak. I'm talking all the movies with sharks. I'm talking Twister. You guys remember Twister? It stars a young Helen Hunt. Very suspicious. How they pull that shit off. Movie opens on Helen Hunt trapped in the basement. Tornado comes down, takes her dad away. Does he die? We don't know. Maybe he moves out of Oklahoma to a tech company. We don't know. All we know is the final moments of his life were spent trying to get that cellar door. Camera zooms in. We see the cellar door is only latched with one of those slidey metal bathroom stall locks. That's all he had. That's all he had to protect his family from tornadoes. Of course, he didn't come back. And then Helen Hunt grows up. She becomes an adult. She's like, I'm gonna avenge my father. I'm gonna find the tornado that did it. Which is not at all how tornadoes work. But in this movie, she's like a tornado scientist. She's got a 401k. It's ridiculous. They use this technology. They find out the tornado is heading toward Helen Hunt's aunt's house. And that's personal for her. It's at that moment she realizes, this must be the tornado that killed my daddy. Now it's going after my auntie. They race over to the auntie's house, try to save her. The auntie, gee, she's sitting on the porch eating pancakes with her bare hands. She's like, I'm out here. Like, y'all relax. Y'all need to take a day off. So they listen to the crazy auntie. They take a day off. They go to the drive-in movie theater because I guess that's fun in Oklahoma. They get to the movie theater and guess what happens? A tornado comes to the movie theater. Like the tornado intercepted the group chat. And it just showed up like, what y'all doing? No, nobody tell me we was taking the night off. Nobody tell me that. That's just tornado. You comedic enjoyment. You guys have been online. I would say thank you so much. I am Chanel Ali.
Yeah. Tornado on. If I do the tornado, that's the move. That's the move. That's the move. Ooh, that's right. Get those chakras spiraling.
Yo, it's a TikTok right here. We just saw.
Are we trend? Are we a trend? Are we trending?
On TikTok.
Yo, shout out to everybody who's here and all. Like Gabe's still chilling and. Oh my God! That's the real plot of the movie? That's the real. I feel like I saw that movie, but I'm like,
it's so real.
It just sounds better when Chanel retold it. You're like, wow, new movie? Is this fun?
And it's so funny. Like white people are like, I'm gonna battle nature.
Yeah.
adversity.
It's like if you watch black movies in the 90s, they were like, we're gonna battle slavery. It's like, it's so weird, right? It's so weird.
So weird.
In the movie, it was like the good tornado chasers versus the bad tornado chasers.
Yeah,
like the people who were doing it from their heart and the people who were like corporate. And I was like, who cares? Get the tornado. Who cares?
Yeah, they were like, you stole my technology. That was my technology, dude. And they were like, no, it was mine. I developed the boxes. They go in the box. And he was like, no, I did it first. Well, don't mind me. I'm going to make circles. And then he made little balls or something, right? Sorry, I just stole your joke.
I think it's really important that we brought this moment of white history in Black History Month, you know, because like representation is super important. So
yeah, affirmative action in Black History Month.
Let's not forget, you know, and yeah, one more time. Let's make some noise. Yeah. Chanel, do the wave, do the jazz hands, do whatever the fuck, send Venmo. Woo. And now we're gonna bring it back to Chicago. We got our next comedian. Our next comedian is like doing some NBC shit tomorrow. I was like, can you please promo our show? And then I was like, oh no, he's definitely not gonna promo our show because he's like
I saw he's like on Chicago news or something. They were like talking about him and stuff.
He's like on the news with like a teacher bun.
It's like, do you know how famous you gotta be? You're like on NBC and you're on the news at the same time. That's like amazing. And you're not on the news for the wrong things. You're on the news for the right things.
Oh yes, he's getting that second city coin. The building is gone, but the institution lives, and it's like a second city show happening. You can follow him on the Instagrams. I'll put his link in. And if you want to get his arts and crafts that he gives away in exchange for money, because you know we're not allowed to sell. Yes, product placement. Black Magic Potion edibles, and there's tincture, and there's an Instagram page. Support Black businesses. And I actually stopped smoking this year because in 2020 I was up to like 8 to 20 spliffs a day, and I was like, okay, I'm not even feeling high anymore. So then I stopped for like 2 weeks, and now I'm like a classic old person where I'm like, oh my god, I ate this Rice Krispie treat and I ate like the first couple of bites, and I'm like 15 minutes later I'm like, I'm not high yet. So then I ate the whole Rice Krispie treat and I was like, I'm fucking high. I'm very, very high. So that is also the youth be out here just like texting about weed, like, hey, do you have weed? And I'm like, do you mean pizza? I'm a different generation, okay? I'm not comfortable, but anyway, is he gonna turn his camera on? Our next comedian, there he is!
Yeah!
So beautiful. Let's make some noise right now for Max Talent!
What's up? Okay, so I was on the news, but I was almost on the news this past weekend for some wild shit. I got pulled over by the police during the snowstorm here in Chicago on Saturday, and it was crazy because I had just come from selling somebody edibles, and I had smoked a little bit while I was at that person's house, and I didn't turn on my lights when I got in my car. So I drove away from their house, get pulled over by the police, normal traffic, normal stop by them. The guy just came up. He was cool too. Like police have been like throwing me off because in some ways, some of them are like trying to change, and I wasn't ready for that change. You know what I'm saying? Like this brother comes up to the car and he's like, hey man, we're just gonna make this real easy. You need to turn your lights on. And he started walking away and he's like, pull up. I smell a little weed, man. Were you smoking? I was like, yeah, man, I was just smoking at my friend's house. I'm not even smoking in the car. And he's like, all right, that's cool, man. Well, come on out. We just got to detain you for a second. And he put me in handcuffs. And this is something like I'm used to. Like every time I've ever been pulled over by police in my life, I've always been put in handcuffs, So he puts me in handcuffs. It's kind of like, just routine in my mind, right? So I'm calm, snowstorm is going. And then his partner just started searching my car, going through all my edibles and stuff. And then he was like, bro, do you sell this shit? And I was like, nah, man, no. I just give them away as gifts. Yeah, bro, that's just CBD. And then the other officer was like, CBD? What is that? Does that get you high? And I was like, no, man, that's a calming effects. Like, the stuff you put in salves and stuff that use pain reliever and everything. That's what that is. I usually go to like senior citizen homes and give them out and gifts and stuff. It's no biggie. And then the cop thought that he found something real. He pulls out this white powder. He's like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, that's bath salts, bro. And then all other officers was like, bath salts? Bro, you telling me that you're smoking bath salts? I was like, no, bro. You can smell it. It smells like lavender, and like Epsom salt. Like you could, like bath salt, you can take a bath in that, right? And then they were like, oh, okay, true. And they kept searching through my car and everything. And then they took the joint that I had on, right? And before they let me go, they take off the handcuffs. And before they let me go, they say, hey, do you want a receipt of the body cam footage that we just took? Yeah, I want a receipt. Run me a receipt, put it on VHS, DVD, Betamax, I want all that shit. So he gave me a receipt. I went on about my way. Hour later, boom, boom, boom. Huge knocks, lights through the windows and shit. And I knew it was the cops at the door. My dad answers the door. And they're like, hey, it's Max here. And my dad was like, yeah, what's this about? And then they were like, oh, well, we just forgot to give him something. Can you tell him to come to the door? My dad goes to the kitchen. I go downstairs. Cops looking at me. They're in the snow like this. And then one of the officers pulls out my joint and it says, here, bro, here's your joint. I can't keep it because it's on the body cam. I was thrown the fuck off. I was like, what? I was looking at the joint. Like the joint might be like some fucking like informant or some shit. Like it's got like a microchip in it or some shit reading all I just couldn't believe that the cops brought me my weed back. So yeah, it's wild, man. I still don't trust the cops. Fuck 12, but that was crazy. That was nuts. I'm noticing I really hate my generation. Like I hate millennials, you know what I mean? Because we be doing too much at the same damn time. Like I almost got ran over by a millennial the other day. This motherfucker was playing an ukulele while driving. Y'all. I'm like, bro, you could listen to the Moana soundtrack. You ain't gotta play that shit on the way to the crib. You know what I mean? Like it threw me. I was done with myself. I feel like because I'm a very inviting person, I'm a very loving friend. So many of my friends have been like inviting and certain things. And a friend of mine came up to me and said, "Hey Max, I'm addicted to coffee." And I was like, "You got to keep that shit to yourself." You know what I'm saying? Like, scale it back. You feel what I mean? Like, god damn. It's wild. It's wild. Recently, I hit a white woman with my car. It didn't feel as good as I thought it would. At all. I backed up into her, and she kind of bounced and just kept moving. Like white women do, like they did in the election. Like they do in life. Just bounced and just kept it moving. Didn't even try to make eye contact with me or nothing. And then I'm like, okay, cool. I escaped. I'm good. Everything's all right. And I start seeing her walking across the street, and then I make eye contact with her boyfriend, who's in the driver's seat, white dude. And I'm like, fuck, witnesses, And I'm looking at him, and I could see in his eyes, he's like, you dirty. Black Lives Matter. Fuck, I can't do shit about this right now. God damn. Black Twitter gonna rip through my ass. Okay, I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna take that on the chin. That's how he looked at me, and he just drove away. I've been seeing white folks in so many circumstances. Like sometimes I'll be in the grocery store and be reaching for bread and accidentally hit a white person's hand. Black Lives Matter. Listen, I'm sorry before they start throwing their wallet down on the floor and shit. Like, it was my bad. I didn't mean to assault you. Take care. Don't call Jesse Jackson. I believe peacefully. It is wild. It's wild to me. Recently, we celebrated Dr. King's birthday, and I started thinking to myself, like, what if Dr. King had forgotten his dream? Because we all forget our dream. You know what I mean? All the time. Like, think about if Dr. King, while he was making the "I Have a Dream" speech, somebody said, Martin, tell him about the dream. And then he, well, I woke up and I had some oatmeal, Loretta was wearing a red velvet shawl, a little lace number. And, oh, goddamn, I fell in the pussy and then I just went to sleep. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't remember the dream. You know, it'd just be wild. It'd be wild as fuck. You know, just crazy shit. You know, I was even thinking about recently, like with Harriet Tubman being on the $20 bill. I feel like Harriet Tubman would have hated freeing me because I'm allergic to milk. You know, she would have felt regretful. She would have been like, God damn, this weak motherfucker. I should have kept his ass as a slave. You know, like I could picture like I'm trailing behind her and shit, you know, in chains. She comes across a barn, kicks it open, Schwarzenegger style, runs in, grabs a cow, starts going to town on it. You see a Serena Williams arms, fills up a bucket of milk, runs over to me. Hey, Cephas, come here. Take a taste of it. Take a taste of this, Cephas. And I say, Miss Tubman, you know, I'm actually allergic to milk. You know, I found if you take about a pound of dry oats and then about 5 quarts of water, right? And then you mix that together, you can get oat milk. She shoot me right there on sight. And then she said, okay, this is the perfect time to make a speech to the other slaves. Only the strong survive. This way to freedom. Let's go. She'd be done. She ain't had no damn time for that. Ain't have no goddamn time for that. You know? It's crazy. It's crazy. Harriet Tubman. You know, I miss museums. I went to the African American History Museum in DC. So dope. First thing I hit was the food court. You know, because I was excited. I wanted to get some Cardi B collard greens. I wanted to get some Angela Bassett auntie gumbo. Wanted to taste some James Earl Jones cornbread. You know, I wanted to see what it was about. You know, and I paid too much money, as we all do at the museum. You know, I paid $30 for a seafood sampler, y'all. $30 for a seafood sampler. Took one bite of the shrimp. The shrimp was unseasoned, y'all. The shrimp was unseasoned. Now, come on. Rosa Parks ain't sit on no damn bus in a whites only section for some unseasoned shrimp. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Obey and Laurie Season should have their own wing in the Afrocentric Museum. You know what I mean? Because they've done as much for the movement as Malcolm X has. You know, they've all made radical changes to our lives. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy to me. It was crazy to me. I was ready to boycott my museum and go get a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Like, I was done with the shit. I was done with it. The craziest thing I saw at this museum was a Montgomery coloreds only bus sign. I'd never seen no shit like that. Never seen it. And attached to that sign was a smaller sign that read, "No smoking." No smoking? Ain't that about a bitch? You take away my rights and I can't even smoke a Newport? What the fuck is that shit about? I gotta sit in the back of, we're talking about at a time where doctors are pulling babies out of a woman's womb while smoking a cigarette. You know, what's up, Johnny? Welcome to the world. Take a hit of this. You know, like, what time are we in? I didn't know that racists care that much about my health. You know, get your black ass to the back of the bus. And hey, no smoking. Take care of yourself, all right? You want to see that Civil Rights Act get passed? I had the dream, too, that you survived. Take care of yourself, young man. Thank y'all. Back stop. Woo!
So many stories. I'm just like, wow, hit a white woman and you got away with it?
I mean, people are so scared of being canceled.
Yeah.
They're like, that's fine, you can do that. And I mean, like, it's so crazy how relaxed he is about getting handcuffed. Like,
he's also pretty relaxed about being on NBC and being sort of almost famous.
Yeah, he's just out here hustling. And you guys, like, make sure, I don't know what I'm eating right now, but like, even the recipes are woke. Like, there was some sweet potato pie and he's like, this is the same recipe that Patti LaBelle uses for sweet potato pies.
Patti LaBelle sweet potato pie, Max. I've eaten it. Diabetes boosted on that pie. So let's go on. We almost to the end of the show, right? And
For a debut show, I mean, this is you all have been amazing, resilient audience.
And we're gonna do this every week. This was our first time hosting it, and so we hope to see some of you guys come back. Yeah.
And our thank you guys for sticking around for our last comedian. She's been here since the beginning, and now she is the very proud host of the Hood Book Club. And this is a podcast and a book club. Yeah. So I'm gonna drop the links in there so you guys can check it out, because they're doing some really crazy readings, and her lighting is on point. And let's bring her to the stage right now. Rachel,
yeah. Hello, hey. I didn't realize I was next. I was literally about to walk outside and smoke. Quick comic inhale. How's everybody doing? This has been fun. I didn't realize this was the first one. It's been fun. I've been scrolling through, looking at y'all that have y'all's cameras on. It seems very interesting. Y'all chilling, relaxing. Jeff got a robe on. I don't know what the hell is going on there. Okay, either Jeff was supposed to have a date, or Jeff has a thing for women of color. So don't know which one it is, but hey, I'm quarantining single. Well, like I'm single. She is quarantining single, but I have roommates and everything. But I feel for everyone who jumped into a relationship real quick just to quarantine, because y'all have got to hate each other. Y'all have got to hate each other by this point. I'm not gonna lie, I've been like, while I am like single, I have been, quarantining with a quarantine thing, I don't know how much longer this is gonna last, you know what I mean? Just because he don't talk, he don't say nothing, he just be lying there. I feel like I have to do most of the work, I have to be the one to like, turn him on and charge him up. I don't necessarily like the way he looks either. This is gonna sound like weird, right? But like, he's purple, only about like 6 inches long. I'm sorry, I'm talking about my vibrator. I thought everyone figured that out by now. I just refer to him as him. I just want to give it some humanity. But that's what I'm doing. Okay. My vibrator has turned into a whole relationship. Okay. And it's not a good one. I don't know how I made up an abusive relationship, but that's where I'm at. Okay. Ridiculous. I don't know, the past year has been whatever, I guess. I didn't breakfast with a vibrator exactly. I didn't do I don't know, this year has gone by so fast. Quarantine started the day I came back from Texas. It's where I'm from, for my birthday. The day I came back is when everything shut down, and then all the shit went down, and it's just I don't know. I can't say I'm surprised by anything. That's the weird thing. I'm not surprised or shocked anymore. I just get up, and this is my own personal maximum security prison. I wake up every morning in my 11 by 13 cell, do some push-ups on the side of the bed, get up, stab my roommate, come back, eat breakfast. It's prison. It really is. But I this is how I know I could never be in prison, because if I'm describing having this luxury right now, I could never survive in prison. Are you serious? Confessions. I didn't know there were so many, not random, just me saying this. I didn't know there were so many foreigners, not Americans. I feel like every phrase I'm going to say is going to get progressively more racist. So, Black people of a different shade. Is that right? So now, Can I do that? I don't know. I didn't realize that, so that's very cool. I don't know if you guys are there, like in that particular country, but nonetheless, hey, how are you? This is fun. What else has been happening? You put it in there, like, why else do you think Trump put up the wall? Listen, this is what I have to say about that dude that used to live here, and now he is about to get kicked out of Florida. I'm not surprised. And then, to be honest with you, I don't think any person of color has been surprised this whole time. I mean, honestly, every day we wake up, we're never surprised, especially black folks. All right? Nothing surprises us. I turn on the news, they're like, oh, biggest snowstorm. You're like, yeah, that makes about sense. You know, for sure. Why not? Talk to one of your friends. Oh, girl, he cheating on me. Yeah, probably. Shit, I don't know. That sounds about right, you know? I'm watching the news, and it's frustrating because on the news, all they ever do is talk about, like, I can't believe that the Republicans, I can't believe. And it's like 2020, like, white people stayed shocked. Like, nothing was just normal to them. Everything was fucking shocking. Everything. And I just feel like black people, we're not that way. We're not that way. I think the only way that you can truly shock and surprise a black person is if you do it in the form of a magic trick. It's like, think about it. If Trump had been on that stage and was saying all this stuff, I'm not going to do a Trump impression because I can't, okay? I don't want to subject myself to that. So 10 years from now, it can pop up and you guys can say I'm fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene. But listen, if he had jumped up on that stage and said the whole, you know, the election is rigged, I didn't lose, you might get one or two black people who were into it, you know, the ones that like Paramore a little too much in middle school, you know, the ones that straighten their hair just so they can do this like all the other white boys. You might get one or two of those. But if Trump had said those exact same things on that stage, and then all of a sudden a pretty girl in a Vegas outfit walked out, and then she put a curtain above him, and then the curtain dropped and there was a tiger on that stage, MAGA for life. MAGA for life. We would all be a part of it. We would all be there. Okay? That's the only way it's gonna happen. Oh, yeah, listening. It's weird. Nobody believes in science anymore, which I didn't even know we were allowed to do that. I had to go through that class for 18 years and, you know, through school. I didn't know it was an option for me to just say no the whole time, but apparently that's what's going on. You know, I thought everything was, you know, science was science. I should have known the moment they told me that Pluto was no longer a planet. I didn't know you could just pick and choose. All right. I didn't know it was like a subscription service. I didn't know. So now science is just out here being science, just trying to figure it out like the rest of us. They bored. You know, I read the other day that scientists using fossils that they found some, you know, I guess good DNA in, well, I don't know, some DNA in, they're going to try to recreate a woolly mammoth with the DNA from one of the fossils. A woolly mammoth. Why? The fuck? Don't we need bees or some shit? Like, why are we out here fooling with woolly mammoths? Why? That's such a waste of time. Okay, we could be out here trying to figure out why Flint still has lead in their water. Meanwhile, we want to just recreate cold Jurassic Park. Not even fun summertime Jurassic Park. Cold Jurassic Park. That's so dumb. Also, I don't think they really put two thoughts into this. If they were really, what does a woolly mammoth even eat? Who gonna feed it? Who gonna take it out for walks? You know, where's it gonna sleep? You gotta buy a woolly mammoth like dog bed. What are we doing? What are we doing, science? Come on. Garbage. This don't make no sense. Exactly. Who gonna clean up the shit? if it pooks, who gonna clean that up? No one really thought about this. No one puts real thought into anything anymore. They just go, oh, that seems cool, and they do that. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. A lot of people are upset at celebrities, from what I can tell, more than the normal amount of upset with celebrities. But like, they're upset with them just because like they're out here living their best life. You know, every time, I think Cardi B tweeted out that once should she buy an $80,000 purse, and then everybody jumped down their throat, and they're like, how dare you, this is a pandemic, there are people out here that used to make $80,000 a year and now they're homeless. And then, you know, and I understand the frustration, I do. That seems like it's not fair, you know, to you to make so much money, as I have Cardi up here, you make so much money, you know, just for talking about your vagine, but meanwhile, we out here being poor. And to those people, I've never thought I would defend a celebrity, but to those people, let me say, shut the fuck up. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Every single one of us wishes we had that much money. Are you serious? Are you serious? If I had $100 million, do you not understand that not only would I get a hologram of my dead father, everybody would get a hologram of their dead father? Isn't that what we want? Okay. Every one of us always says the minute we win the lottery, we saying fuck you to everybody and changing our phone number so no one will know who we are. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm making so much money. I'm out here. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna buy my own private island. I'm gonna put a COVID Jeffrey Epstein bubble around it so can't nobody come in. Okay? And I'm gonna adopt myself a fake accent too. If I want to live my best Madonna life, I will. And I will actually, you right, Retta, buy a damn woolly mammoth. How about that? Rich people problems. Y'all just mad because you poor. That's y'all fault. If you want to be rich, do like a Kardashian and suck a dick and then release a tape. How about that? Jealous. Your mom called. Anyway, you guys, that is my time. I just want to let you guys know. Please, I have a podcast out there that is called the Hood Novel Book Club. It sounds exactly what it sounds like. Each month we read a different hood novel. This month we start next week with Closed Legs Don't Get Fed, parts 1 and 2. And so please check that out. And if you want to follow me, on the Instagrams or social medias, bam, that's me. Hold on.
You gotta move.
Follow me there.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Okay. And yeah, otherwise, that's it. Buy stuff from Max. His products, his gifts are great.
His arts and crafts.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you, Rachel.
Y'all unmute yourselves. You don't have to. Hey, woolly mammoths. Elon Tusk. Who the fuck is funding woolly mammoths?
I want the money. Give me the money. Don't give me no hologram of my grandfather. Like, damn, I got a picture for that. Like, I don't need no hologram. Like,
do you know how happy my mom would be if I was buying $80,000 bags? She'd be like, fuck everybody. Don't change your damn phone number. That's step 1. And then buy the $80,000 bags.
No, I feel like you want to say, do you know how happy Omnia's mother would be if you bought $80,000 bags? I feel like her mom would be happier than your mom. You know what I mean?
Our moms would fight. They'd fight.
Jeff in his bathrobe.
It's bathrobe. It's what it is. Great.
I love it.
Photographed nicely. I'm comfortable, Sonal, okay?
I mean, we're into it. We're into it. That's why we're
Good.
commenting.
Yeah.
Anna with the soft Indian bush comment, that was fucking hilarious. That was so funny.
It's very specific, you know, like what did they use? Did they use Sovitel? You know what
Diva curl.
Oh no, that'll make your stuff fall out. That'll make your hair fall out. Diva curl.
See, everybody's upset with Diva Curl right now. Everyone is upset with Diva Curl. And guys, Radha's not just like chilling in the audience. She's actually like our tech goddess guru. So big shout out and vibe to Radha. She is running this shit. Without Radha, it'd all fall apart. You know, Zoom would fall apart.
Thank you to everyone that stuck out till the end. Like I know some people have been here since the beginning, like Jeffrey, Rachel, Anna, Omia, Sandra.
Rocking that good light.
You know, it was our first show, so we were just like really figuring.
Miss Khan, but okay.
Oh yes, he was the first one here.
Rad was first.
I'm sorry, Rad. I'm so sorry, Rad.
Is it Rad or Rod?
It's Rad. Stand for radical because I'm so radical. That's what it stands for. Rad is short for radical. In case you guys didn't know.
I know this guy. I know your voice, Rod. I'm like, you're using a pseudo name. You don't even have like, who's stalking you? Are you in a witness protection program right now?
You know my name is Rad. You know my name is Rad because I'm so radical. Come on, you know. Come on, that's my name.
This is actually my friend. One of my first friends in the US of A.
Oh, in the United States of America. And I'm just so excited that my light stayed on through the whole show. I was like, I'm gonna go home and plug this shit in. It's not even gonna work. And I have like settings. This is the best $10 I've spent all year.
So like, should we just end the show now? Is this
I also want to say congratulations to anyone who is getting unemployment. Like, I do not understand. Oh my God. I feel like you need to have multiple degrees to figure out that unemployment shit. I think that's it. Is that a wrap or we're going to play it out?
I feel like that's a wrap. I just want to say thank you for everyone. And if you enjoyed the show, please tell your friends, share it. It's the same link every week, right? Right, Radha?
Yes.
It's the same link every week, and I mean for sure follow the Instagram page because like Carmen is turning up in the stories, and we're putting like silly ass stories up, and I mean we just need to be we need this. Carmen and I need this. We need to be laughing about shit every week. Jeff, are you gonna be here every week?
I am delighted. Okay, first of all, I was watching like old reruns of they're on the weekends on like WGN, and Different Strokes was on this weekend, and Arnold was like, it's so nice to hold on to real people instead of just dreams. And I'm like, you know what? This is kind of like that in a little piece of a way, because you know, you can't really, all these people with no fucking cameras on, fuck you. Like, it doesn't matter whether you're in a bathrobe or not, you get in here and you fucking do it. I can't wait to hug people again. Get in there and like, you know, get nutty, but this will have to do for now. So I would be delighted to be here next week. Are you kidding? Yeah, I adore you.
Thank you. Thanks, Jeff. Please bring the rope.
Bring the rope.
My robe on.
Omnia's gonna be here. Anna's gonna be here. Radha's definitely gonna be here because she's our support.
I will be here.
Donald in the building.
I'm just about to call everyone on this. Keenan's gonna be here. Jeff's gonna be here. Donald's gonna be here.
Zoe's gonna be
here. Welcome's gonna be here.
What's up, Welcome? Should we play us out? Should we play the show out?
Yeah, so I guess this is the end of it.
Play a tune.
I know, I'm trying.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just waiting for people to leave.
Product placement. I should have eaten an edible like in the beginning of the show.
No, it's fun. Okay, share. No, maybe. No? Is it?
It says it's sharing.
Okay, good night. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Good night, Anna. Love you.
I'm having
we're like the Anjis in the entrance.
It should be sharing. I like now I feel like it's not allowing me to share again.
Can you hear me? Can you hear?
I'm so sorry.
No, it's perfect. It's
hello. Give me the light, a minute, man, no. We should learn that. I'll learn it on ukulele. Max will love that.
Yeah, I don't know, for some reason it just malfunctioned.
It's okay. I think people are dropping.
Okay.
People are dropping out.
I mean, we don't want to
the ukulele.
Bye, guys. Bye.
I have a little